Attention passionate Atlanta, Falcons fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC South and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Atlanta Falcons' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Atlanta, FALCONS. Let's get to the news now. Let's talk about something that's been stirring up NFL circles. There's real smoke around a potential blockbuster trade involving TJ Watt. Yeah, you heard that right. The Steelers, sitting at 6'4" and with some cap space to play with, around $16 million, are considering moving one of their most disruptive stars, TJ Watt, to the Falcons. And this isn't just idle chatter. It's coming from Adam Schefter himself, who tweeted about the urgency behind this move on November 19, 2025. The Steelers are looking to rebuild, and trading Watt could be a part of that plan. They're asking for 2 first-round picks, likely for 2026 and 2027, which shows how highly they value Watt's impact on their defense and their future. Watt, at just 31, remains one of the most feared pass rushers in the league. Remember, he won Defensive Player of the Year back in 2021, and his stats this season are just insane. In 2025, he's tallied 32 solo tackles, 18 assists, 50 combined, 8 sacks, and a total of 68 quarterback pressures, putting him among the top 4 edge rushers in the league. Plus, he's got a PFF grade of 93, 2, a win rate of 21.8%, and has already logged 18 TFLs in just 10 games. The guy is an absolute game wrecker, and he's just coming back from an ankle twist that sidelined him in Week 9, only to come back swinging with 2 sacks against the Ravens in Week 11. That kind of resilience and explosiveness is exactly what Atlanta's defense needs right now, especially as we're trying to elevate our overall game. Watt's career numbers are staggering: 118 sacks since 2017, with 19 in 2023 alone. He's a vocal leader on the field, reminiscent of legends like Reggie White in terms of production and intensity. The Steelers, on the other hand, are dealing with some issues. They're leaking sacks, allowing 36 to Justin Fields and the Bears, and they've got some cap room to extend players like George Pickens and Highsmith. Cameron Hayward is also emerging with a solid PFF grade of 82. 4 and 7 sacks himself, but the defense is giving up about 21. 6 points per game in what's supposed to be a contender mode. It's clear the Steelers are reevaluating their roster, and Watt might be the piece they need to accelerate their rebuild. Now, what about the Falcons? Well, with a 6-5 record, we're right in the thick of the playoff hunt. Our pass rush currently ranks 20th in the league with 28 sacks, and while Grady Jarrett remains our most reliable defensive lineman with a PFF grade of 82, we could definitely use a boost. Adding Watt would be a game changer. Imagine him lining up in Raheem Morris's scheme. He'd instantly become the closer, the guy who can seal the deal in critical moments. His presence could push our total sacks toward 40, which would be a huge step forward for our defense. Not only that, but Watt's pressure rate, which currently sits around 34%, could jump to 48%, creating chaos for opposing quarterbacks. This transformation wouldn't just be about individual stats, it would elevate our entire defense. His ability to generate pressure and win against double teams would open up opportunities for our other pass rushers, like Lorenzo Carter. Right now, Carter has a PFF grade of 78, but with Watt adding pressure and disrupting plays, Carter's win rate and pressure numbers would skyrocket by at least 28%, according to projections. That kind of synergy could propel our defense into the top 8 in the league, a significant jump considering where we stand now. You could see a domino effect, more third down stops, a 20% increase to 74% in third down conversions stopped, and a notable rise in turnovers forced. Opponents would find it much harder to sustain drives, and our points allowed per game could drop below 22, making us a much more formidable team in the second half of the season. And let's not forget about the big picture. Adding Watt could be the boost we need to make a real run in the playoffs. His aggressive style and relentless pursuit of the quarterback align perfectly with our team's identity, especially under Raheem Morris's defensive schemes that emphasize pressure and aggressive play. The impact on our overall team stats would be immediate. The pressure he'd bring could turn third and long situations into quick stops, and his ability to close out games would be invaluable in tight playoff scenarios. Plus, with the Falcons sitting at 6-5, every game counts more than ever, and having a player of Watt's caliber could be the difference between an early exit and a deep playoff run. From a strategic standpoint, the Falcons are positioning themselves as serious contenders. Our offense, led by Desmond Ridder, has shown flashes of brilliance, and our defense is hungry for that extra edge. Bringing in Watt isn't just about improving the pass rush. It's about instilling a mentality, a ferocity that resonates throughout the team. His reputation as a relentless competitor would raise everyone's level, pushing our young players like Onyemata and our secondary to perform at their best. The NFL is a game of inches, and Watt could be the piece that pushes us over the top. Looking ahead, the Super Bowl odds are already reflecting some optimism. With Watt in the fold, those odds could shift significantly, from plus 3,500 to around plus 1,100, making us more than just a dark horse. He's the X factor that could help us knock out divisional rivals like the Bucs, especially considering his ability to shut down the pass, allowing just 248 passing yards per game in NFC South matchups. His skill set could be the catalyst for Atlanta to finally break that postseason drought that's been lingering since 2008, bringing the city the championship celebration it's been craving for so long. In conclusion, the potential acquisition of T.J. Watt by the Atlanta Falcons isn't just a rumor. It feels like a seismic shift in our franchise's trajectory. His arrival would inject a level of ferocity and consistency that we've been chasing for years. It would transform our defense from a decent unit into a top-tier, game-wrecking force, capable of carrying us deep into the playoffs. Watt's leadership, relentless pursuit, and proven production make him the perfect fit for what we're building here in Atlanta. A team ready to take that final step towards Super Bowl glory, ending our long drought and etching our name back into the conversation with the league's best. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Atlanta Falcons news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Atlanta Falcons fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Falcons. Are you excited about the possibility of Watt donning the red and black? Do you think he's the missing piece that can finally push us over the edge? Or do you see potential obstacles in such a blockbuster move? Whatever your thoughts, we want to hear them. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Atlanta Falcons news. We're building something special here, and with fans like you supporting the team and the channel, there's no limit to what we can achieve. Let's keep the faith, stay loud, and get ready for what might be one of the most exciting stretches in Falcons history.